human factors in AI. We want to see how human factors should be incorporated while resolving duplicates marked for manual review, which are being tagged by the machine learning algorithm. So we'll do the agenda like a brief task analysis. We'll go over the user experience design, privacy consideration, and ethical consideration, and then wrap up the project. So what was the actual task, right? So in order to resolve duplicates, the machine learning algorithm based on the threshold of the patient matching, it marks some of the records for manual review. So the APIs must look at this and then make a decision whether it's a single record, keep them as a single record, or keep it as separate records. The algorithm should be trained periodically for various data so that it can stop, improve its matching capabilities and stop pushing records for manual review. So let's do the task analysis. So how does it get triggered, right? So the algorithm runs and pushes the records into a merge queue. Now the APIs has to do a patient review of the patient details using the application we designed. Now the decision point is, hey, should we keep this patient merged or keep them separate? And what is the action? They have to probably consider additional attributes for the patient and then take an action whether to merge the patient or keep the patient separate. Right? What are the user inputs, right? So here we have various fields from a patient attributes that we want to check, and we have to make sure that these user inputs are configurable, right? So some design systems might need like the way to give an upper threshold or a low threshold for first name or last name or address and things like that. So give the user the ability to change the limits for auto and manual merge, and then prepare the data for processing and analysis. The transparency in the model, right? Let the users know how the model works. Okay, what kind of a fuzzy matching algorithm we are using? Is it Levenstein or is it something else? How does it weigh between various inputs that they are configuring? What should be the various bounds and how the output scores have been designed by the algorithm? Again, let's communicate the uncertainty, right? Hey, let's know that it's a probabilistic algorithm, meaning the results may vary based on the training model. Like what might feel like a match today might not be a match tomorrow. So like maybe the percentages of how much match tells them that, hey, it helps them make their decision faster. Give a feedback loop, right? How do you have like a diverse training? Include examples on that. Make sure that whatever they see, what field helps them kind of get them to a better match. Privacy consideration, right? Let the users know the patient data is covered by HIPAA, that they cannot share the data with anything, they cannot use or share their data with while doing additional checks, and then make sure that they are not doing any logging or things like that. From an ethical standpoint, the algorithm might be biased, so you have to make sure the training data, right? So the algorithm might work great for like say Western names, but might falter with a South Asian or East Asian names. So how can that be incorporated? Choosing features like, hey, how do you do junior, seniors, ignoring middle names, the algorithmic bias, like for example, Levenstein may favor certain type of strings over the other. There might be a threshold bias, English names 85% match, but for some traditional names it might be there, and human labeling bias, like for example, if there are like a French alphabets or like something like that, they might not have to tag them. So how do you fix those bias? Again, give like variety of names if possible. Make sure that we give the user the ability to select all the features they want. The idea is put a human in the loop so that they can take corrective actions and then communicate when and where feasible. The idea is like we should understand and then communicate the various things the user might be able to do with the system, and then get on from there. Thank you. Thanks for your review.